Welcome back to the channel, my friends. Warhammer Man Studios. I'm Warhammer Man, and today we're taking a look at this week's official prices. This video is sponsored by the Game Bunker. More on that later. Alright, so we got a really big release week coming up with next week's pre-orders. They will go live on Saturday at 1 p.m. EST. But in the meantime, we have all the prices for all of the new Horus Heresy stuff. So first off, we have the Age of Darkness Saturnine box, and this is the new launch box for Horus Heresy, the new edition. It's going to have everything you need to play the game, including your rules, your models, your dice, your templates, all the good stuff, all brand new models, absolutely jam-packed. And no surprise to go along with it, we've got a big old price tag. So the Horus Heresy Age of Darkness Saturnine box is going to be coming in at $315 USD or $375 Canadian. Now, because all these kits are brand new, we don't know what the individual prices are going to be on them. But in the past, when we get these big launch boxes like this, typically you're going to get somewhere around like $700 to $900 in MSRP value. So even though it does have a big price tag at $315, you're probably going to be saving somewhere close to like 50 to 66%. So still a massive deal over MSRP. But we won't know officially until all of these kits are individually available much later in the year. Now, keep in mind that this box set is going to be available all throughout the edition, so it's not going to be just a one and done type box like we see with the Battle Forces. So probably not going to sell out, and then if it does, they will be reprinting more. Oftentimes there's somewhere around like a 3 to 6 month delay if they do sell out. So if you are really excited for this box, if you want to make sure you get it, make sure that you have your pre-order in ahead of time or you're ready to purchase it on launch day when the pre-orders go live. Phenomenal box. I do think this is going to sell extremely well. That being said, this is going to be more in line with like your typical Sigmar like launch box release, not something like a 40K launch box release. So while the production numbers will probably be substantially lower than a 40K release, I think also the demand is going to be substantially lower. But I do think this box is really nice and I do think it's going to be really popular. And then moving on from there, we had the Age of Darkness rulebook. So this is going to be like the same rulebook that's in the Saturnine box. But if you want to just pick up the actual rulebook itself, if you already got your models and all that good stuff, it's going to be $70 USD or $85 Canadian. All right, and then we had the Horus Heresy Liber books. So these are essentially like the codexes for Horus Heresy. So first off, we had the Horus Heresy Liber Stardies book, and that's going to be coming in at $65 or $80 Canadian. Then we had the Liber Hereticus book. That one also $65 USD or $80 Canadian. Next, we have Liber Mechanicum. This one is $52 USD or $63 Canadian. Then we had the Liber Auxilia, $52 USD or $63 Canadian. And then the Liber Questoris, $52 USD or $63 Canadian. And then we had the Journal Tactica Istvan 5 Dropsite Massacre Part 1. And this is going to be coming in at $28 USD or $33 Canadian. And then we also had the first individual release from the box set. We have the Legion of Stardies Mark II Tactical Squad. So we got 20 Tactical Marines in this box set coming in at $85 USD or $100 Canadian. So you're going to get 40 of the Tactical Marines in the box set. So realistically, if you're going to pick up the 40 Marines on their own, it'd be $170. You add on the $70 rulebook, you're at $240. The Saturnite box set alone is $315. So you're basically $75 away from buying the entire box set with just the price of the Tactical Marines and the rulebook. So as you can see, quite a deal over MSRP inside this box set, as there's still a ton more models and other stuff included that you're basically paying like $75 for if you calculate everything based on MSRP.
Now a quick word from today's sponsor, Game Bunker. Game Bunker carries a full range of Games Workshop products, including miniatures, terrain, paint, tools, and more. Game Bunker offers 15% off MSRP for most Games Workshop products with the discount code WHMS. Receive free shipping in the continental United States on orders over $145. Online orders ship out within 24 hours. Game Bunker is a veteran-owned business. Use affiliate link below, enter discount code WHMS to save 15% on most items at checkout. For fast, friendly service with a discount on your favorite tabletop wargaming purchases, visit GameBunker.net and let them know that Warhammer Man sent you.
And last but not least, we have the End in the Death Volume 2 in paperback. So it's a paperback novel, and it's going to be $16 USD or $17 Canadian. So realistically, when we take into account the price of the rulebook and then also the 40 Tactical Marines included, you're basically getting 10 more models and then all of the rest of the contents of the box for $75. And then we know that just the Dreadnought or the Araknae Quad Accelerator platform alone is probably going to be at least $75 or $80. And then we got the Saturnine Terminators, we got the other character. So tons of value in this box set, but probably not going to be the big savings that we've seen in the past with some of the other boxes from Games Workshop. My estimate would be somewhere close to about like $600 in value inside this box. So basically about 50% off MSRP if you're picking this up. So overall, still a really nice deal, but not as good as some of the stuff like Leviathan for Warhammer 40K or Skaven Tide for Age of Sigmar. So let me know if you're excited for this box set. Are you going to be picking up for the models? Are you looking forward to playing the new edition? Is this going to be your first foray into Horus Heresy, or have you been playing for years? Always like to hear back from you guys in the comments. And as always, special thanks to the Game Bunker for sponsoring the channel. Check out the link in the description to save 15% on most Games Workshop products with code WHMS at checkout. Warhammer Man Studios, I'm Warhammer Man, and I am legitimately excited for the new Horus Heresy and this box set. And I'm out of here.